trying to keep it standing, but like I said, he's happy going to the ground too. Either way for Gus. Brad, I just don't know Brad as well.
Yeah, I've never seen Brad fight, but talked to a couple of his teammates, and I guess he's got a heck of a right.
And Brad goes for that single leg. He's going for it.
Yeah, he's looking for it. He got him now.
Yeah.
He's looking for some top position.
Gus has got good
some ground pound. You got to be careful of those arm bars. Gus has got long legs.
Gus is doing good control from the ground here. Like I said earlier, Gus is happy on the ground.
Well, he gets aggressive off his back, too. He likes to throw arm bar attacks and triangle choke attacks. And
well, he's got those.
For that arm bar again, looking for an arm bar.
With those long legs, he can kind of position his hips in positions that he can put him in positions other players have a hard time dealing with.
Looks like we got some blood from somebody already. I see a little blood. Might be from Brad. Brad's on top. He's got the black trunks. Gus is on the bottom. Once again, Gus is a Kalispell product, originally from Big Fork. And Brad's originally from Whitefish. So a
couple local boys giving us a good show so far.
He's going for the...
And Brad gives Gus a big slam, but Gus is trying to lock that triangle. I'm telling you, Gus is really good at this triangle. Brad's in trouble. Brad's got to shake him off.
He's posturing up, but I don't know if he's got the strength. It's going to be hard to do.
You know, Gus doesn't have that leg quite perpendicular, but it's pretty close. Gus has got that leg length. He's got that arm. He's twerking that arm
bar now. He might switch to an arm bar.
That's a long time to hang in there for Brad.
But he got his head out. Wonderful escape. Now he's on top. This is going to be a hard one for the judges. Now Brad's getting some good strikes in there, but Gus is fighting really good. Looks like Brad's got a heck of a cut over his head, over his right eye, left eye.
Gus has got his leg in between there. That's just keeping Brad's hips from controlling him.
Yeah, he's got a little butterfly on the belly there instead of inside the leg, so it looks like he's going back to full guard maybe. Like I said, Gus is really offensive off his back with those long appendages. Brad's a tough guy, though. He's taking some good shots. He's dripping a little blood there, and he's working and working, trying to work, looking. Oh.
Yeah, I think we're going to see Gus. He's going to transition from armbar to triangle.
Yeah, Brad's got to posture up. He may even want to get out of there.
Well, you know, Brad's doing a lot of work right now. You can notice his mouth is starting to open a little bit. Yeah. He's starting to gasp for a little bit of air.
Yeah, both guys are really working hard, John Paul. This should be a good fight. These are 5-minute rounds. This is a belt fight.
And these guys, this is not their first time, so they know what they're doing here.
Yep. This is for that 185-pound Fight Force belt. Looks like Gus is working an armbar again. Looks like he's got it.
That armbar is going to...
Not deep enough.
Not deep enough. No, I don't think so. Well, that elbow.
Oh,
if Brad can pull that elbow in or pull himself to that elbow, he'll be all right. So Brad pulled himself to his elbow, so he could took the pressure off his arm. There's kind of two ways out when you got that arm like that. You can pull yourself to the elbow or pull the elbow to you. Gus is going to keep shooting for that. It's going to get a little harder.
Side control. That's what you want. That's what Brad's going to want to do a little more, is that side control. That's going to keep him out of harm's way from those long legs. But here again, Gus is shrimping nice and trying to take the back, trying to sneak out and take the back, trying to pop his head out. But looks like Brad recognized it and staying heavy and posturing down. Now the strikes are coming.
So Brad being that wrestler, he's going for that single leg again.
Looks like Gus was going for a little guillotine action there. Brad's kind of back and forth there a little bit, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Brad's got his head pretty low. It's going to be hard to get that guillotine from so low. Nice
sweep. That was a beautiful takedown. That's going to go a long way, but right away into the triangle.
Yeah, Gus transitions so quickly. That was a very good sweep from Brad. But unfortunately, transitions right in that triangle. But so now he's spending most of his time just defending against these armbar and triangle attacks. He's doing it successfully, but he's not getting a lot of forward progress because he's defending. He's got good side control, and I agree with you. He should try to stay in side control if he can. But Gus, he's got a limber back. He's got limber hips. He's able to get his knees in between he and Brad.
Yep. I think we're getting down to the end of the round. Excuse me, not the match. We got 3 rounds. Yep, that's a 10-second signal. this could be a hard one to fight, hard fight to score, John Paul. Obviously, Gus was on the bottom most of the fight, but he was really attacking with those submissions. Brad controlled the fight from the top. It was a great fight. We got a little Bulliston, and you're looking there at Gus Nolte, SDGI, out of Kalispell, Montana. Round number 2, anybody's fight. The crowd is loving it, John Paul.
Here we go, Scotty. Starting off with a leg kick. Maybe a little low kick.
Yep. Cal is going to do the right thing, stop the clock, and give the players the time to recover. Looked like they were both kind of half throwing front kicks there, and
Brad was just checking to make sure Gus had his groin cup on. Looks like he does.
Yep. Well, they're checked before they fight, so we know they got groin cups on. That's a requirement, groin cups and mouth guards. They're trying to stand a little bit here and strike, but nice attempt for a high kick there. That's nice leg kick. Once again, Brad looking for that takedown after his leg kick.
Gus doing a good job getting that underhook, but he got out of that leg sweep.
Watch the guillotine there, Brad. You got your head there where you don't want it. Oh, I think that's a nice attempt by Gus to reverse it there, but he didn't quite get it.
But what Brad did there, he swung one side, Gus defended, and then Brad attacked the leg that went to defend, so get that single leg takedown. That single leg sweep.
Takedown, single leg sweep. Well, he's on top again. Let's see what he can do. He was pretty tired at the end of the last round, but he's getting some punches going again. Obviously, Gus is going to start looking for some positions here. Maybe he's going to look for a sweep, or perhaps he's looking for another armbar.
He's looking for another armbar. He's going to keep that open. He's going to keep that base guard, and he's going to keep it open so he can move his legs around pretty quick. He's not going to lock him up.
He may be a little bit limited with the fence here, with the cage.
Yep.
Sometimes when you get up against the cage there, you can't use your...
There goes that armbar.
That's a good one. He's got a good one.
That's nice and deep. But there you go. Brad pushed himself into it, which he needs to do. If you push yourself away from it, you're in trouble. He pushed himself into it. He's trying to stack up Gus.
The fence might be hampering Gus a little bit there. I don't know exactly how he is.
Well, Brad's turned him a little bit to the fence, so it's making it a little bit more challenging.
A little more difficult to get that armbar, pull that armbar off.
That was smart on Brad's part for sure. And he's staying forward on Gus, which he needs to do to get that arm out. And the arm is free now, of course. But every time he stands up, every time he tries to stand up, Gus goes to that armbar again.
That's deep. That's deep.
Brad needs to go back into it, which he does by slamming him down.
Irregardless, I know that arm is going to feel it tomorrow. You can't be stretched around like that without a little bit of stress on those joints.
It's kind of a catch-22. Brad's got to push forward to keep that armbar out there, but when you're pushing forward, you're opening yourself to that triangle choke, which we've seen. Gus is real skilled at that triangle choke.
Yeah, Gus is doing a good. We lost a mouth guard there.
He's going to keep it going until there's not.
Keep it going.
They'll keep it going until there's an opportune time to put the mouth guard back in. Keeping some good pressure here.
Yep, we got some pressure.
All right, we've got some wild crowd members out here. Here we go. So Gus is trying to hook it around the head again.
Yeah, he's looking for arm bars. He's looking for triangles, but he's kind of getting stacked pretty good now. Now Brad's lowering the boom with a few of those good punches. He's got a pretty good right from the top there.
He's based out real good.
He's got to move, Gus. You better get out of there. You're going to be...
He's holding Gus's head down, which he can do. Gus is taking a little bit of abuse here, but Gus he's a tough kid. He'll be all right.
He's a tough kid, and he's looking for those arms again. I don't think he's going to be able to do it with that fence.
Scott, you got to ask your question. He's tried this armbar probably 10 times in this match so far. When do you try to move to something else? Because it's obvious that Brad is okay dealing with this.
The funny thing is, you try it 10 times, and the 11th time it works. So sometimes you look at it that way. If that's his battle plan and that's what he's good at, he's going to be using that a lot. I think he's good enough to work the triangle and the armbar, but he just hasn't found it yet. And I know one thing, Brad is really fighting it, but his arms got to hurt.
Yeah, but Gus has taken some huge shots with that.
This is looking bad in the judge's eyes.
Yep, that right hand is finding a home every time he picks it up.
He's trying to pass guard, but Still kind of caught up against the fence a little bit, and I'll tell you, Brad's unloading some good rights on him.
Well, Gus has got that open guard we talked about earlier. And Gus really needs, in this situation, he's get his knees in between he and Brad. He's getting, because that open guard allows Brad to just punch away at his face, especially as Gus starts to tire out a little bit here. Brad's got Gus stacked against the fence. Gus has got one butterfly in. He really needs to get the other one. He really needs to get the other butterfly in.
Not real time to do anything now, ladies and gentlemen, but I think Brad might have won that round.
Yep, I'm going to give that one to Brad for sure. The first one, I probably gave it to Gus. You gave it to Brad. Second.
Reminded me of the Cal Sonnen and Anderson Silva fight, where Sonnen was beating the crap out of Silva the whole fight, and Silva came back with the leg triangle and choked him out. That was pretty much what happened in that.
The fakeness if you wanna play tough.